WOD 1, 312, it's so complex. In 8 minutes, athletes each find their max load to perform a complex of 3 conventional deadlifts, 1 hang power clean, and 2 front squats. Athletes must tag hands every time they switch. Using 1 barbell per team, athletes will take turns performing 3 conventional deadlifts, 1 hang power clean, and 2 front squats without letting go of the bar until the front squats are complete. Upon go, athletes will load the bar with the weight the first athlete performing the complex wants. Both athletes can help load and unload the bar. Athlete 1 will perform 3 conventional deadlifts, then 1 hang power clean, and then 2 front squats without letting go of the bar. After the third deadlift, the bar cannot touch the ground again until the 2 front squats are complete. Once the bar is in the front rack position, it cannot be lowered out of this position until the 2 front squats are complete. Conventional deadlift. Once the bar is loaded, the active athlete will use a conventional stance, hands outside knees, and deadlift the bar to full hip extension using any hand grip the athlete chooses, and finishing with shoulders behind the bar at the top. The arms must be straight throughout. The bar is then lowered quickly to the floor without bouncing and without the hands leaving the bar. This is repeated until 3 reps are complete. Hang power clean. After the third deadlift, while standing upright, the hang power clean will be performed. The first movement is bending at the hip and lowering the bar to between the hips and knees. The bar must then be lifted to the front rack position, finishing with elbows in front of the bar, with knees and hips extended. Front squat. After performing 1 hang power clean, the athlete will perform 2 front squats. A rep is completed by maintaining the bar in the front rack position, lowering the hip crease below the knee, and then standing up until the hips and knees are fully extended. Any grip is permitted as long as the bar is in the front rack position. The single maximum load used successfully is that athlete's portion of the combined team score. Score 1. Combined maximum loads used to successfully complete the complex. Example: Athlete 1's highest load used to successfully complete the complex was 155 pounds. The partner was able to successfully use 135 pounds. The score would be 290. WOD 2. Hold on, we've got jumps ahead. 7-minute AMRAP. Pull-up bar hangs plus burpee box jumps. On go, Athlete 1 grips the pull-up bar and begins hanging. Once Athlete 1 is hanging and not before, Athlete 2 begins burpee box step-up or jumps. If or when Athlete 1 loses grip and needs to drop from the pull-up bar, burpee box jumps must stop and will not count if continued by Athlete 2. At that point, no matter how short or long the hang was, athletes must switch positions. Athlete 2 will then hang from the pull-up bar while Athlete 1 does burpee box jumps. Burpee box jumps can only occur when the partner has securely gripped the pull-up bar and is completely off the ground and hanging. Novice and Masters. 20-inch box, no weight added to body for athlete hanging. May perform step-ups rather than jump-ups. Intermediates. 24-inch, 14-pound male, 20-inch, 10-pound female. Med ball held between feet for both male and female intermediates hanging. Burpee partner may place the ball between the pull-up hanger's feet prior to beginning burpee box jumps. May perform step-ups rather than jump-ups. Pull-up bar hangs. Athlete grips the pull-up bar and hangs with arms fully extended and feet always below the waist. The knees may be bent, but with feet always off the ground. If any part of a foot, or if an intermediate and any part of the med ball touches the ground or a foot is raised at any time above the waist, the judge will tell the partner to stop doing burpees and athletes will switch positions. Athlete may adjust hand position during the hang as long as feet remain off the ground and they never rise to waist. The partner about to do burpees may place the ball between the pull-up hanger's feet prior to beginning burpees. Burpee box jumps. Athlete will perform a standard burpee where chest, not just belly, touches the ground. All athletes will then step up or jump up on top of the box, to the front, not to the side. Regardless of step up or jump up, hips and knees must be fully extended while on top of the box. We recommend athletes are positioned so partners can see each other. This will assist fast transitions if the athlete hanging drops. Score 2, total number of burpee box jumps. WOD 3, Invasion of the Med Ball Snatchers. Part 1, 6-minute time cap. Buy-in, med ball partner sit-ups times 20. Each athlete performs 10, passing the ball to the partner with each rep. Then, one athlete working at a time, 10-yard walk or run with the med ball, plus 10 wall balls, plus 10-yard walk or run with the med ball back to the partner. Switch partners, 4 rounds each. Intermediate male, 20 pounds, 10-foot target. Intermediate female, 14 pounds, 9-foot target. Novice or Masters male, 14 pounds, 10-foot target. Novice Masters female, 10 pounds, 9-foot target. Part 2, in 4 minutes, maximum power snatches. Male Novice or Masters, 65 pounds. Male Intermediate, 95 pounds. Female Novice or Masters, 45 pounds. Female Intermediate, 65 pounds. WOD 3 standards. Partner med ball sit-ups times 20. Prior to go, athletes will be on the ground facing each other, sitting upright, knees butterflied, soles of the feet together, a bumper plate separating athletes, and no part of either athlete's feet touching the bumper. The med ball will be sitting on the center of the bumper plate with neither athlete touching it. On go, an athlete will grab the med ball, touch their feet, and then lie back. The shoulders must touch the ground and the ball must touch the ground behind the athlete's head. Athlete 1 then sits up, touches the ball to his own feet again, and then passes the ball to the partner without the ball touching the bumper plate at all. The receiving partner makes sure med ball touches their feet and completes the same movement. 10 reps each, AMRAP optional. What is critical is the ball, with every pass, must touch the passing and the receiving athlete's feet without touching the bumper plate. A no rep will be called for the med ball touching the bumper plate if either athlete's feet ever touch the bumper plate, if the med ball doesn't touch both feet of the passer and receiver with every pass, for not being butterflied, for soles of the feet not touching, for shoulders not touching the ground when lying back, or for the ball not touching the ground behind the head when lying back. After 20 sit-ups are completed, 10 each, 10-yard walk runs, plus 10 wall balls, plus 10-yard walk run back. One athlete walks or runs 10 yards holding the med ball, completes 10 wall balls, and then walks or runs 10 yards back to the starting line. Active athlete must hold the med ball the entire 10 yards each way. If the active athlete drops the ball, both athletes of the team must do one burpee. Active athlete cannot begin running again until both athletes have completed the burpee and the active athlete is holding the med ball again. After walk running 10 yards, the active athlete places the ball in the front rack position while standing upright, hips extended. Then the athlete lowers hip crease below knees, keeping the ball in the front rack position. The athlete will then thrust upward and toss the ball to the proper height line. The active athlete will catch the ball as it comes back down, keep it in the front rack position, and repeat for 10 reps. If the ball hits the floor at any time during the wall balls, the athlete must pick it up and get in the proper start position just like the beginning indicates. Athlete walk runs back to start, sets the med ball on a bumper plate that remains at the starting line. Athletes tag hands. The team completes a total of 4 rounds each, 80 yards of walk run each, 40 wall balls each. Maximum power snatches. Athletes split the reps any way they want. The team will perform maximum power snatches in 4 minutes. Athletes must tag hands with each switch of the active lifter. In the snatch, the barbell begins on the ground and must be lifted overhead in one smooth motion. A clean and jerk, where the bar is lifted to the shoulders and then overhead, is a no rep. Touch and go is permitted. No bouncing. At the top, the barbell must come to the full lockout overhead with the hips, knees, and arms fully extended, and the bar directly over the middle of the body. The rep is completed at this point. Score 3. Time to complete. For any work incomplete, add 6 minutes. If run yards are still remaining, add 1 second for every yard short, plus 1 second for every incomplete rep of wall balls. Score 4. Total snatch reps. Floater WOD. Row, row, jump to float. 250-meter row while partner completes 60 double unders or 120 single unders, then switch 1 time and repeat. 4-minute time cap. Floater standards. 1 athlete will be in position on the rower ready to go, hands off the handle until go. The partner will prepare to either perform single or double unders. Upon go, the clock will start and the athlete rowing will grab the handle and begin rowing. The jumper will begin singles or doubles, but not a mix of the two. When the rowing athlete has completed 250 meters, they stop rowing but remain on the rower until the jumper has completed their single or double unders and the judge has verified the meters. The judge will be focused on counting the jumps, so it's important you stay on the rower until the judge can verify the meters. When the jumping athlete has completed either 60 doubles or 120 singles, the athlete quits jumping and waits for the rowing athlete to complete the 250. When the rowing athlete has completed 250 meters and the jumping athlete has completed either 60 doubles or 120 singles and not before, the athletes will switch positions and repeat. Each athlete will only row and jump for 1 session each. Score 5. Total time to complete. Add 1 second to time for every incomplete meter of rowing and every jump not completed within the 4-minute time cap. The finals WOD will be hard but appropriate for all divisions of Festivus Games athletes. It will not be announced until it's time for finals at each host. Only the top 5 in each division after 5 scores get to do finals.